For 85 years, Carfagnas has been building community and feeding families one plate at a time.
This is the rhythm of Buckeye Lake. It feels like pure summer, no matter the season, where everyone instantly feels like family.
Food, music, laughter, and everyone at the table like family. Can I put in a request somewhere?
Hit me with it.
The good news is, Karen, vegetarian. That's living the dream.
You're not having fun? Are you really living the dream?
Welcome to Buckeye Lake, a place where the water is alive, the music never stops, and the dream is lived every single day. And today, we're diving headfirst into it. Our first stop, Here and After, where craft cocktails meet lakeside vibes. This spot is all about sipping something bold, sharing a laugh, and setting the tone for an unforgettable night. Now, you don't see this every day on the water. Old school ice cutting right here on the lake. It's a nod to Buckeye's roots and the kind of tradition that makes this place special.
All right, Ben, so we have made a bunch of stops today. We're gonna make a bunch of stops more here on Buckeye Lake. And I like to ask the owners of each place, what makes you different? And I'll tell you what, I was behind the wall here and I saw something that I have never seen before. Can you tell us a little bit about why Here and After is different?
Yeah, so we start with cutting ice, and we cut ice pretty much every day. It's block ice, and we make our own blocks. They're crystal clear with filtered water, but then we freeze one direction and it comes out clear. And then we cut it up with bandsaws and chainsaws to get it to the size of the glass for our cocktails. And it's really the foundation of all good cocktails is good ice that's nice and clear. And then you can shake harder and longer with it. And so you get nice froth on top of drinks, easier to control dilution. So it's really about the function of making a good drink, and it's kind of the foundation of all good drinks.
That's amazing. And I had a couple of those drinks inside. What was the inspiration to come up with some of these drinks that are different?
Yeah, so a lot of our inspiration just comes from classics. You tried the Short Walk Home. That's the only original you really tried. I came up with that for a cocktail competition at one point, but the rest of our drinks are really just twists on classics that are either so basic that we're doing something simple like the Cadillac Negroni. We're just adding sparkling wine to a Quill cocktail, which has been around for a very long time. Or the Bicycle Thief is a variation on a Collins with a little Campari and grapefruit juice. It's a grapefruit Collins. So we don't really try and change the classics too much. And a lot of the drinks are already established. They've been made by someone else, and I'm just reserving them here in Buckeye Lake. But most people haven't had them here, so they think maybe they're ours when they're not.
Something new.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us. We're gonna get back on the water.
Have a good time. Enjoy.
Next, we hit the boatyard. Open year-round and built for good times. From cocktails on the deck to live music almost every night, this is where Buckeye Lake comes alive. And yes, they've even got an ice cream shop called Dips on the Lake. But tonight, we're here for the music. And speaking of music, country fans, this one's for you. Andy Jo Taylor, the princess of country, lighting up the stage with the kind of sound that makes you forget everything else and just soak up the night.
We're so lucky today. We stopped here at the boatyard. I had no idea Andy was gonna be here. And we're kind of making our way around Buckeye Lake today, checking out all the places, what it's like to live here.
Yeah.
And so you're playing tonight here.
Yeah.
What is it like to play at a venue like this and all the venues around here?
Man, I'll tell you what, Buckeye Lake is not only a blast with the venues that they have here, but also the people that come out to support the live bands that are there. I got to play here at Boatyard, Waterfront, Papa Boo's, and the community is, for me, the best part about playing at Buckeye Lake. I actually got to make some of my best friends, Lee and Sean, I call them my Buckeye Lake family. I met them last year, the first time that I played here at Buckeye Lake.
That is amazing. Well, we're excited to hear you. Can I put in a request somewhere?
Depends on what you got. Hit me with it. I'll make it happen if I got it.
We'll talk to the crew, but thank you so much for taking the time. We're looking forward to watching
Justin,
it.
I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You as well.
This is the rhythm of Buckeye Lake. A mix of waves, laughter, and live music that feels like pure summer, no matter the season. When the smell of barbecue hits you, you know you've arrived at Port Smokehouse. Slow smoked, full flavor, and the kind of spot where everyone instantly feels like family. And trust me, you haven't lived until you've had their rum buckets with a side of live music. And to close it all out, we pull up to Papa Boo's, a lakeside legend. Known for their massive parties, specialty drinks, and bands that keep the energy cranked until the sun goes down and way past it. From cocktails and barbecue to rum buckets and rock and roll, Buckeye Lake is more than just a destination. It's a lifestyle. This is where memories are made, where music is the heartbeat, and where living the dream is just another Friday night.
Every city has its landmarks, and Columbus is no different.
And this one is delicious.
For 85 years, Carfagnas has been building community and feeding families one plate at a time. And you feel the legacy in every corner, from olive oil and imported pasta to the local produce grown right here in Ohio. From espresso that fuels the soul to cannoli made right before your eyes, and gelato that will make you forget you're in Ohio. This is where tradition is kept alive. Generations of Carfagnas making pasta by hand, slicing prosciutto the old world way, and stretching mozzarella so fresh you can taste the heritage. From the butcher counter that built their reputation to one of the most impressive wine selections in Columbus, Carfagnas is where craftsmanship meets community. This is what Italian hospitality feels like. Food, music, laughter, and everyone at the table like family. And if you want to take the tradition home, their cooking class make you part of the Carfagnas story. So Sal, Carfagnas has been around for generations. What do you think keeps people coming back year after year?
You know, for 4 generations, Justin.
Wow.
My great-grandfather started this business in 1937. The jar that you're holding is actually his wife's recipe. So that is my great-grandmother's sauce that we still make exactly how she does. We manufacture it. My brother runs that manufacturing facility. We cook this for no less than 3 hours a time, each batch.
That's incredible.
So slow cook, small batch, everything. The care that we put into that jar is the same care that we do for all over this business. And that's exactly what it is. From the butcher shop that's been around, which has been our flagship, from the pasta sauce, from the prepared foods, the cafe, the cannolis, all of that stuff, right? This is exactly the way that they have been doing it for generations and how we continue to do it. This is what people love. They love the fact that we're still doing the same thing, trying to improve ourselves, but constantly showing the care, right, that we have in our products, in our business.
All right, so we made our way to the restaurant now.
Yes.
When people think Carfagnas, what do you hope they think about when they taste the food or they get to dine here at your restaurant?
I hope that they get that experience, right? The experience that my siblings and I have grown up on, watching my dad, watching my aunt, watching my uncle, my grandparents cook food, right? And the same thing for my dad, when he learned how to cook from his grandma and from his grandfather and what they did and the practices that they did. That's all what has been passed down from generation to generation, right? So when people taste this, we want them to taste that. We have Nona's manicotti on the menu because that's what Nona made, right? So we want them to taste that, and we want them to experience it. And as long as they're leaving with smiles on their faces and full bellies, that's all that matters.
All right, my favorite place we've been so far.
Yeah.
Wine tasting. There's a bourbon room over there that I think we need to check out. Yeah. But what is it like seeing families here? Not just shopping, but in the restaurant. I just saw kids dancing in there, kids down here at the feet for wine tastings. What's it like seeing this here in your family's business?
Well, it's a family business, first and foremost, right? And we encourage it. Life wouldn't be the same without families, and especially gathering. As an Italian small business, an Italian restaurant and market, this is who we are, and this is what we are trying to provide. We're trying to provide food to nourish each other's families, our friends, our loved ones, ourselves, and everything about it. So having families running in here and seeing the young ones dancing and all of that kind of stuff, that's what it's about, right? And they're all happy, they're smiling, they're laughing, the parents are happy, and as long as they're a place where they feel comfortable, they can enjoy themselves, parents are going to enjoy themselves, and everybody's going to be happy.
I love that. As a parent, to be able to bring kids somewhere, still enjoy time, wine tastings with friends, bringing my 72-year-old father and having him destroy a cannoli, having the whole family here, it's really cool that you've created that experience.
Oh, 100%.
Thank you very much. This has been awesome, man.
Cheers.
Thank you. From market to table, from one generation to the next, Carfagnas is far more than food. It's family. Until next time, keep living your dream, loving your people, and making this city yours. Salud!
Justin, where are you?
I'm up here!
Well, stop playing around. We can't keep Dr. B waiting.
All right, I'm on my way.
Science isn't something you just learn. It's something you live. And every great city has a hub for curiosity and discovery. And at COSI, discovery is around every corner.
What do you think, guys? And we're here with Dr. B, scientist, innovator. He does it all. And today, I think we're gonna have some fun. What do you think?
Y'all ready? Yeah. Justin, Karen, I can't wait to show you how cool, no pun intended, science is here at COSI in Columbus.
So it looks like the kids have gotten away from us. So I'm gonna go try to catch them before they get eaten by a T-Rex. You guys just hang out. We'll catch you in a bit.
You got it. You got
Hey,
it.
Justin.
Kiddos.
Dr. B, so you've been called one of the most innovative scientists in America. Why is relating science to kids and adults and making it accessible to everyone important?
You know, Karen, that's such a great question. As you know, science is everywhere around society. How we communicate through cell phones, the food we eat, medicines to save our loved ones. Everything is based in science. And so one of the things we like to do here at COSI in Central Ohio, in Columbus, is to make science come alive so that everybody can appreciate and get excited. And one of the coolest ways to do that is these bad boys and bad girls right behind us.
These are huge.
Who does not love dinosaurs, right?
Everyone.
And there's a really cool history here, actually in the state of Ohio, the city of Columbus, where we have a lot of paleontological finds right in this region. So we get to show off really cool stuff like this Tyrannosaurus Rex, so think Jurassic Park, right? Everybody loves that. You can see that right here in Columbus. One of the cool things about Columbus and Central Ohio is we attract amazing things from all around the world. In fact, this gallery is straight out of New York City, out of the American Museum of Natural History, which is the #1 natural history museum in the world. So right here, you're looking at something called the femur. The femur is the bone from your hip to your knee. This is from something called the Patagotitan majorum, the largest dinosaur ever found in the world. How big do you think that bad girl, that bad boy was? The good news is, Karen, vegetarian. How do you feel about that?
I feel much better now knowing that. So Dr. B, tell me about the STEM pipeline you're building and why it's important to Columbus and Ohio.
Absolutely. So we're inside COSI, a wonderland of science, really fun things. In fact, we're in Gadget right now, which is a really cool space. But that's just the physical building. There's so many people that might not even come into the building. So we came up with this concept called the STEM pipeline, starting really preschool actually, through kindergarten, through grade 12, giving kiddos where they live, learn, and lounge access to STEM. So we do stuff in the building, but we're out in communities with the Science Festival. We're in churches, synagogues, playgrounds, after-school programs. Wherever people are, we create hands-on science experiences to get kiddos excited about STEM and thinking about, wait a minute, I might be able to be that person and have that career in the future. And so that's our STEM pipeline.
In addition to COSI, you are leading the National Veterans Memorial. Can you tell us how science and service connect in Columbus and what you see the vision for it?
I really can, and that's one of the amazing things about Central Ohio and Columbus. We have this thing called the Columbus Way. It's this idea that unlike almost any other city in this great country, we work collaboratively. And so the folks who run the National Veterans Memorial Museum, which is Congress designated national to really recognize and elevate veterans, they said, hey, Frederick, are you interested in maybe helping us kind of run both institutions? And we love that because we partnered together in this great region. So people who are thinking about moving here need to understand when you're moving here and you're buying real estate in this place, it's a really great community. And so connecting science and service makes so much sense. Science is everywhere. You're thinking about the technologies we use, how we eat, everything, it's all around us. But the other big thing that drives humanity is service. How you serve your neighbor, how you serve your community. Of course, the veterans serve this country in one of the most powerful ways. And so by showcasing their stories, and we like to say our mission is to honor all veterans, elevate their stories, and amplify the power of service for everyone, everywhere.
And as we walk through progress, it kind of is fitting because we progress forward with science and with service.
Listen, I need to hire you. This is exactly why we're here. I love it. You got it. This exhibit is really a personification of who we are. We progress. I love how you framed that. Can I use that as our little tagline for our program?
We should do it.
All right, done and done.
Well, thank you for having us today. Thank you for letting our kids hang out, chatting with Karen. We really appreciate you, and we're so excited to share COSI with Central Ohio and beyond.
Well, on behalf of myself, the Board of Trustees, and the great team here at COSI, that's living the dream.
Ohio isn't just keeping up with the future. We're driving, flying, and building it. And today, we're at the Ohio Chamber's Future Forum to find out why the country is looking to Ohio for what's next. Before this big event kicks off, I want to stop inside the Chamber of Commerce and meet the people who really make this thing happen. Let's find somebody here in the Chamber we can chat with. Why is it so special to you to be part of the Chamber of Commerce here in Ohio?
Fantastic events. They're events that people from all different types of businesses can take advantage of. If you're more intellectual and you like research and you like policy discussions, this is the place to be. We've got a fantastic staff, a great team that works really hard to make Ohio the #1 state.
We have a 501c4 and a political action committee, which helps elect pro-business candidates and helps unelect anti-business candidates, which makes us the most effective business association in the state of Ohio.
That's incredible, and it's so unique, which is probably why you guys are so much better than the rest. Of course, all this innovation doesn't happen in a vacuum. At the center of it is Ohio's Chamber of Commerce, led by Steve Stivers. Let's hear why the future is being built right here. Sorry to interrupt you, gentlemen, but when I saw Jeff Reed from across the parking lot, I thought, man, I'll stop over. Steve, wonderful to see you. So you guys have been crushing it with Honda here in Ohio, and now there's a lot of changes happening. What is with your guys' EV, the blueprint here in Ohio, and what do you got moving?
We're gonna have flexible manufacturing that on one line, we can make internal combustion engine products, hybrid products, and battery electric vehicle products.
It's incredible. And since we have Mr. Stivers here, how important is that to what you guys are doing for Ohio?
Well, what Honda's doing to make Ohio a place where, we lead in manufacturing is a giant, big deal for Ohio.
And I saw a little ride-on scooter thing over there that I really need to try this out, I think.
So picture you're driving to work, you park a mile, 2 miles away, you ride that thing on the sidewalks, ride it to your desk, pack that thing up, charge it, and then ride it back to the parking lot for your trip home.
That's incredible. I think I can raise you guys a race. Let's do it. All right. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
What we do across the street at the State House with our advocacy is really why most big companies join, because they have a lot at risk and they want to make sure that, they're paying attention to what's going on at the State House.
Absolutely. And I've seen that firsthand with my small businesses. So we appreciate you doing that. Let's see what we can find out with these other EV cars here. All right, Tim, thanks for having us here. Where do you guys stand in the market as far as EVs stacking up to the rest?
Jeep is the #1 hybrid vehicle in the United States.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah.
And leading the EV charge, we have Heartland Charging Services here. It's Jeff. Justin, Bruce, good to see you, my friend.
Justin. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Tell us what you guys are doing to really bring charging throughout Ohio.
The majority of what we focus on is EV infrastructure. So bringing the chargers to the community for the demand that it's seeking, right? We operate through Columbus, Ohio. This is where we're corporately headquartered, but really work in about 8 states, and mostly here in the Midwest. We like to tell our clients that we speak fluent Midwestern.
Ohio was just named 5th best state to do business.
We were.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. It's an improvement. Last year we were number 7. The year before that we were number 12. So we've gone from 12 to 7 to 5. Obviously I want to be number 1, but we're on our way.
Love that. Well, it looks like we've got a really cool company here that's doing some fun stuff.
My name is Danielle Warner. I'm the senior manager for our crisis response team. I'm part of Rising Frontline. So our drones are used hand in hand with first responders. This particular drone, I actually flew in Logan County following the EF3 tornado to help search for some people in the community.
Wow, that's amazing.
So this one can fly for about 45 minutes per battery. It can fly in precipitation, and it has thermal capabilities.
So all these awesome businesses here we get to chat with. What is your personal vision as the CEO for the Chamber over, say, the next 10 years?
Well, our vision for the Chamber is really a vision for Ohio, and that's to make Ohio the best place in the world to work, live, and raise a family. There's a chance to move into new fields. With Anduril, you've seen the beginnings of a military cluster. So I think there's an opportunity for a lot of new industries and new opportunity. At the same time, there'll be artificial and augmented intelligence that will make every worker more productive, but could displace some workers. Some challenges and opportunities, but there's more work to be done.
Thank you, Steve.
Hey, thanks so much.
From EVs built in Marysville and Toledo to the charging stations powering them up, Ohio isn't just making future vehicles, we're making the future possible. So a couple events have kind of converged today here downtown. We've got the Ohio Chamber doing the Future Forum. We've got a Take Flight aviation thing going on over here.
I mean, in concert with the Ohio Chamber of Commerce, who has a Future Friday thing that goes on and their forum that goes along with that, we end up with this opportunity to actually show the aviation side of that and how those technologies are connected together into this larger infrastructure that we have. And we have all of the pieces together now with Anduril bringing manufacturing here to bring the future to the Air Force and the things that we will do in the transportation sector that just brings an electric powered aircraft to the reality of, what we do in the transportation regime every day. And we have the opportunity to show the rest of the nation how it's done.
That's amazing. Thank you, Representative Wills.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
The Future Forum proves it. Technology innovation isn't happening somewhere else. It's happening right here in Ohio, and the Ohio Chamber of Commerce is leading the way. And that is living the dream. From leadership at the state level to entrepreneurs and investors building right here at home, Columbus has everything it needs to keep thriving. This is what living the dream looks like. A community and business environment growing together right here in Columbus. Today, we're diving into what makes Ohio one of the easiest places for commerce and innovation. And who better to talk to than the Secretary of State, Frank LaRose. Now, I could keep this all to myself, but today I'm gonna let my good friend Chris from Slico Capital walk and talk with Frank and find out why Ohio, and specifically Columbus, are where businesses and community thrive. Come on, guys. I'll catch up with them a bit later. After all, this is Columbus. You can't walk 2 blocks without seeing somebody you know.
Where are we? So we're in Columbus, Ohio at the Ohio Secretary of State Customer Service Desk. Now we've got teams up on the 4th and 5th floor that do a lot of the work of both elections administration and new business formation. That this is the place where Ohioans can come in if they don't choose to go online, which most do, and file their articles of incorporation to start a new business. Becoming an LLC and S Corp today at this counter, there will be a woman standing here and beginning her American dream of becoming an LLC and S Corp, even a nonprofit corporation. And my hope is that decades from now, they say, thank God great grandma walked into the Secretary of State's office and started that new business. The journey of entrepreneurship begins right here.
Wish more states were like that.
We believe in entrepreneurism. We believe in the free market system. We believe that free market economics is the engine that powers human prosperity. And again, it begins right here.
What do you see over the next 5-10 years coming out of Ohio from an innovation perspective? Is it somewhere we want to be?
A lot in the IT space, naturally AI being a big part of that, but also data centers. Logistics, that gets overlooked. We're within a 1 day's drive of 60% of the North American population, not just American population. So you can get to anywhere you need to get to. If you're gonna get products to market, this is a great place to do it from. And again, healthcare, aerospace, a lot of really high-tech businesses that are operating here in Columbus and creating that next generation stuff that is really gonna make our economy thrive.
What's one thing that people outside of this general region would want to know about not only Columbus and business, but why is it a great place to live?
Ohio has a big diaspora, if you will, like Ohioans that have gone all over the world, and we want to try to attract them, repatriate them back home. And that's one of our strengths, is connections globally. But also, because this is kind of a transient community, it's by nature very welcoming. You can move here and within a couple of months feel pretty well integrated into the community.
The best of Midwest values.
There you go.
And thank you again.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Hey, it looks like I finally caught up with you guys. Thanks for taking the walk today,
Absolutely.
Telling us all about Columbus. You guys have been great to us. Columbus is really growing, but also gaining a ton of momentum.
Yep.
I love hearing from you guys about that. So thanks for joining us.
Well, I know the conversation's all about living the dream. This is where you can live your American dream, right here in Ohio, and we welcome you to come. And love to have you be a part of our Buckeye family.
Love it. Well, I hope everybody else living the dream. We'll catch you next time. In Ohio, and especially here in Columbus, business, community, and opportunity aren't just ideas. They're the reality. And that's what makes this city the place to be and the place to dream.